Hello and welcome back to the 162 in Arlington podcast. We are going to discuss the Rangers losing another series, this time to the Tigers. They've lost three straight series in a row, just in depressing fashion. And honestly, I was thinking about this because the reason we started the podcast is kind of because a lot of people don't really do like Rangers podcasts or like Rangers media stuff, as much as other teams. And like the reason is because this team is just so depressing and boring to watch. Like all the time, it's just like not very fun to cover this team. Um, but anyway, we're gonna kind of change the format. We feel like we kind of drag on a little bit most of the time. We're gonna try to like just quickly give our takeaways and then head out. So I think let's start with giving our takeaways on the three starters, who aren't the reason the Rangers lost the series. Um, uh, so with Jack Leiter, I thought he looked really, really dominant tonight, and I think he's looked really good. Like he's looked really good throughout the season. I think, like honestly, besides the Dodgers start, I think he's looked really good throughout the season. Obviously, his defense did not help him out today, and if his defense just played normal baseball, he probably goes 7 innings and allows 2 runs. But his defense was really bad. The one gripe I do have with him is that like when you're 0-2 and 1-2 in counts, stop throwing pitches down the middle. Again, it's kind of like this. The Rangers starters, the stuff hasn't diminished. It's just they're not pitching smart. They're not pitching as smart as they would last year, and just stop throwing pitches down the middle 0-2 and 1-2. So then with Rocker, he also had that problem of getting 0-2 and 1-2 ahead in the count and then throw pitches right down the middle. Again, that Evaldi also has that issue. Stop doing that, Ranger starters, please. It's pretty annoying. But also then he'd fall behind hitters. Obviously hit just like a kind of a normal Kumar Rocker start on the road. He needs to figure it out. Obviously his defense didn't help him out either. The defense in this series was also really bad. Um, and then with Mackenzie Gore, defense didn't help him out again. But the one thing for him is his efficiency has been really bad. He needs to be able to find a way to get hitters out without just striking them out every time. Because he's only gone 6 innings once out of all of his starts. The pitch efficiency has been what stand out as what's not been really good for Gore. So those are my takeaways on the three starters. You can give yours.
Yeah, for Gore, I mean, I said this at the beginning of the season. I was like, how deep is this rotation going to be able to go in games? Because you got, I mean, all these guys, besides Rocker apparently now, are strikeout guys who just try to rack up strikeouts. I mean, Leiter went through seven, got 10 Ks today. So um, it's nice, but at the end of the day, it's like you could have gone way more length if you didn't get the strikeouts. And then also, just in general, these pitch sequences, I sometimes don't understand. Rocker's made sense with the slider because that's like his best pitch. I don't know why Leiter went to changeups and sliders on 0-2 when they hadn't caught up to the fastball all game. They literally had not touched his fastball. And I would more understand a cutter or a two seam in that scenario, but you threw a curveball or a changeup. That just doesn't make sense. And you threw a middle, which is stupid. But I don't know. You throw a fastball middle. I think it gets by him. Which is like, so I just don't understand because they have not cut up to the fastball all game. So yeah, and then with Gore again, yeah, pitch efficiency, not relying on the strikeout, but it's also tough for him because a lot of his stuff generates swing and miss. So it's like the only thing he can go for is strikeouts.
Yeah, that's fair. Did the bullpen give any runs up? I think
Yeah,
it's
today,
just one, right?
today, today they gave up two.
Oh, yeah, but that was on the defense. Yeah, but that was on the defense.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
defense was horrible. But truthfully, it's just kind of one run that the bullpen gave up. It was the in the first game win in Beeks
Yeah,
that inning. But other than that, the bullpen was really dominant, and the bullpen's actually been really good. So props to them. But then the offense is miserable. This offense, I think we don't have to get into it again because the people know how bad the offense has been, and we discussed it like over and over again. And is the part of the reason Corey Seager has been not good? Yes. And with that, there's nothing much that the Rangers can do other than just sit and see if he can get it going, which with how good of a hitter Corey Seager is, he should be able to get it going, but that's the only thing you can really do. Another part of the problem is Wyatt Langford, right? He hasn't been here, and that's also an issue. But I think there are guys, Jake Berger, Jock Peterson, Evan Carter, who's starting to struggle. The whole second base situation, right? Like changes can be made here. There are guys in AAA that can put together better at bats than what these guys are doing. If I missed a name, I missed a name. Um, yeah, guys in AAA I think can be better than what these guys are showing, and it showed last year. The Rangers started winning when they called up Alejandro Ozuna, Cody Freeman, and Michael Hellman, not because they were great hitters, they were just better than what they already had. So I that's the one takeaway I have from the series, and it's been for the past couple series. Like, CY needs to make changes. Like, it may not work, but changes have to be made because it hasn't been 1 month. It's been more than a month. The changes, we need to see changes and see if they work.
Yeah, I agree with that. Smith is maybe starting to get it going. He had a nice last two games to finish out the series. Zeke's been actually still hitting well. So, yeah, Zeke has not been the problem. Uh, Higgy is a better catcher than Jansen. Jansen should not be playing more games. Higgy's a better defensive catcher, and he's a better offensive catcher. So, I don't know why Jansen's getting most of the play time. And, yeah, I mean, it's the same story. Nimmo's hitting, Young's hitting, everyone else is not doing jack.
Yeah. Uh, Also, yeah, mainly Jake Berger. Like,
Dude,
can
this
we
guy.
be honest? Like, yeah, like can we be honest that Justin Foscue, like, he could be better if we just give him everyday plate appearance. He's had bad defense. Um, yeah, it's just depressing. But what we're seeing from this offense day in and day out, and also how bad they've been with runners in scoring position. Can these AAA guys do much better? Like can these AAA guys be much better? I briefly mentioned Evan Carter. He made a bad defensive play, and his offensive numbers are in a rough spot. I did think he was okay. I did think he was probably getting a little bit unlucky, but you know, he hasn't really been there with the bat.
I can excuse Carter more because he still takes professional at bats. But like Berger, Peterson, some of these guys, they just consistently take unprofessional. I can excuse Carter because he does take a professional at bat every single time. Well, most of the time.
Yeah, and like guys like can Justin Foscue, like Michael Hellman, starting to hit a little bit better in AAA.
When Freeman
Um,
comes back.
can Yeah, Cam Cauley, Jonah Bride, like, can these guys just be better than what we got? Even Kutch is not great. It's just yeah, it's bad where the offense is right now, and I hope Chris Young makes changes. That's the only thing we can hope for right now. And I think he's gonna freaking do the same thing of saying we're a month in only and not do anything, and the offense is gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make a change. I mean, we said at the start of the year, everyone has to have a short leash besides Seager, and yeah, I mean, it needs to happen now. I mean, guys got to be sent down. I think Berger's like the main thing because he started off so hot. He showed what he can be when he just takes a simple approach. When I just swing out of his ass again, and it's bad. I mean, yeah, it's just bad, man. It's
Yeah. Like, can Cam Cauley help out the second base defense? There's guys there. I've said it enough, and I think that's pretty much all it takes we have, right?
yeah, there's not really much else to say.
Yeah. Um, well, uh, we appreciate you guys for all the support, and we'll see you after the Yankee series. Hopefully, it's not as depressing.